Hey YouTube, how's it going? Matt back with another pickups video, and this is the pickups from this past Saturday. It was a very, very interesting day. I think I went to about like 30 or 40 sales, and I only found stuff at 2 of the sales. And then, you know, I got the occasional, like, oh, I have video games, but we don't want to sell them, or like, I don't know where they are, or I'll give you a call if I find them. But only 2 like actual purchases this past Saturday, and the stuff that I got, it was good, and some items were like I was super excited to get, but I didn't really find a whole ton, so I guess I'll just start showing you the stuff. I originally went down there to this neighborhood sale, and I was expecting it to be really big. There was like 300 homes in that community, but when I got there, there was only, I don't know, maybe 20 sales in the entire community. And what made it worse is that there was resellers, like literally right on my tail, and I missed out some really good stuff. I remember driving by, and they were looking at some GameCube games priced for $1 a piece, and I remember seeing Smash Bros, like Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg, both Sonic Adventure games, so it's kind of disappointing because I really did want some of those GameCube games. So what I did is pretty much just got out of that community and tried to stay away from them, because there was 2 of those guys. We were splitting up. There's no way I could cover more ground than they could. So I just wanted to hit other sales before they got a chance to. And I went to one, and I found a couple Wii games. Nothing too special, but I paid $5 for both of them. First is Just Dance 2, and I got this for my sister. She likes these games a lot, so I figured I'd pick it up, especially for $2.50. And another game I had a couple years back, and me and my buddy used to play it all the time, was Call of Duty Modern Warfare. This was like the last Call of Duty game that I actually like wanted to play. And this is like right after we got our Wii and like the new graphics and stuff. Yeah. But it's cool to get it back again. I might play it just for nostalgia's sake. Can't say that. So that was like the first sale that we got stuff out, and we went to several other ones, and then we came to this one sign, and we had to take like 50 turns. Well, that's a bit exaggerated, but like literally like 5 or 6 turns out in like windy roads, out in the middle of nowhere. There was this old lady having a yard sale, and she had like sheets and like sweaters. I remember there was lots of like sweater stuff, and then apparently her granddaughter had a baby, and there was like baby clothes and stuff, and I figured she would not have any video game stuff at all. And it just showed was a sale that it definitely it pays to ask, you know, for video games when you go to a sale. You can't just look around, and if you don't see anything, you go on, or you pass by the sale, and it's like, that doesn't look promising, so you just go to another sale. You really have to stop and ask, because you never know what these people might have. And I scored pretty big, in my opinion, with everything I got. So yeah, I'm just gonna tell a story, I guess. I walked in a sale. I asked her if you had any video games, and to my surprise, she said yes. And she said that her son had some like old like PlayStation stuff. So I was figuring, you know, PS1 stuff, whatnot. I said, sure, I'll take it. She said that I had to come back, though. He had to get it out and all. So I came back in about half an hour, and it was sitting out. What was sitting out just blew my mind. There was some like PlayStation stuff, but there was some other really crazy stuff as well. All right, so I guess I'm just gonna show you everything. The PlayStation stuff was actually a PS2. It's the fat model, and I don't know like which different like versions. I know there's like different versions with like the AV stuff, so I really don't know which one this is. But it's a third-party memory card, first-party controller, power and AV cables, and it also came with a nice stack of games. There was actually some more there, like they had some. I think they had like they had a bunch of Tony Hawk games, but I'm trying to get just the games that I really want for the PS2. Be very picky with what I pick up for the PS2. So I just got the ones that really enticed me a lot. The first is Tenchu: Wrath of Heaven. Then we got Grand Theft Auto 3, San Andreas, and Vice City. So it's cool to get the three main GTA games in that era. And then we also got Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3. So very cool, and all are in very nice condition. All black label. So it's very cool to get that. Now, I also said there was some other stuff that was not PlayStation related, and it was a NES system. Just the system itself, no cords, controllers, nothing. I tested it out. It does not work at the moment, but I don't think I've ever gotten a Nintendo that I didn't have to clean out or boil the pins or something like that, so I'm not too worried. I'm sure I can get that one to work. And actually, I think I would put this up for trade, but I think this is already going to somebody, so this isn't going to be for trade at the moment. And there's also a pretty neat stack of games. Nothing extremely special, but some games that I needed, I guess. The first two are up for trade. Super Mario Bros. 2. I found that one like 4 times. I've never found any of the other ones, just Mario Bros. 2. And Tecmo Bowl, which I found that one several times in the past couple of weeks. And then 3 games that I needed. The first is probably the favorite one in my opinion. Battletoads, and unfortunately has like a bunch of sticker residue and label damage up at the top, which stinks because it's probably the one that I wanted the most. Next one is an odd one. It's called Kickle Cubicle. I don't know much about this game. I'm not sure if it's rare or uncommon. I looked it up on eBay. It was like a $10 or $12 game around there. So I guess that's really interesting. And then also Bases Loaded, which is a pretty common game, but I didn't own it, so be going to my collection. So the last item that I got this past Saturday, probably the best thing I've ever found at a best thing I've ever picked up in the wild. Well, I did get a DuckTales 2 once, but that was given to me, so I wouldn't really call that. It wasn't my own doing how I got that. Best garage sale pickup easily. I'm just really excited to have it. It is a NES action set, and this is complete in box except Mario Duck Hunt, which I find one of those like every other week, so not too worried about getting that. Super, super happy to have this. This is definitely easily the best thing I've picked up at the yard sale, like I said. And it is in pretty decent condition. It has a crease down the middle, to about the middle of the box, and then it has, you know, wear on the corners and stuff, but there's no like major rips or tears or anything. So I'm definitely happy with the condition. And then considering the price I paid, which I'll get to, I asked how much she wanted for the PS2 stuff, and originally the lady thought the stuff was just came out. It's like, oh, this stuff is really new. So I think $100 is fair. And you could tell she had no idea what this stuff was worth, especially because when I asked how much she wanted just for like the Nintendo stuff, she said I could have both Nintendos and the games for $20. So she definitely did not know what everything was worth. I told her I'd do $50 for everything, and she took it. So $50 for NES, decent stack of games, PS2, and another decent stack of games, and a complete in-box NES action set. Good deal. Good deal right there. Yeah, so I'm excited. I thought this was a pretty profitable weekend. It's probably not my best, just because I didn't really get a whole lot. It's just the stuff I got was pretty cool. So thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And that's about it, guys. So thanks for watching. See you later.